Hi, my name is Sarah Olmos, and the biofuel that I chose to present on is biodiesel. Some fun facts about biodiesel is that it can actually be made in your own garage because the production process doesn't take that much energy. Some background info. Biodiesel is made out of vegetable oil, animal fats, or recycled restaurant grease. How is it produced? Biodiesel is produced by a chemical process called transesterification. Transesterification is a process that converts fats and oils into biodiesel and glycerin. The glycerin is disposed of, but the biodiesel is then blended with petroleum diesel in order to create biodiesel. Transesterification uses 80% oil, and the rest is roughly 20%. And the main sources of emissions of transesterification is vegetable oils and fats. Developmental status. The developmental status of biodiesel is that it is relatively available for consumer usage. There are biodiesel distributors that are readily available. All you have to do is look them up. Carbon footprint. Biodiesel has a relatively low carbon footprint as long as it is made with the correct oils. It all depends on the sources that is used for. Although it is helpful, it is not sustainable if made with certain oils such as palm tree oils. For example, in order to acquire the palm tree oil, palm trees have to be planted. This would then result in deforestation because you have to burn areas in order to plant it. According to Grace Smutt, who's the author of What is the Carbon Footprint of Biodiesel? A Life Cycle Assessment, she says that 1 gallon of biodiesel emits 5.87 pounds or 2,661 grams of carbon CO2. This is relatively low according to petroleum oil, resulting in a low carbon footprint of biodiesel. The economic impact. Biodiesel has a positive economic impact on the economy because it creates jobs, increases GDP, and there's no need to import oil because we would be having our own factories, or we do have our own factories that produce this biodiesel. Communication. Biodiesel is very popular to the public, but biodiesel has already used the max amount of work that it could because of the way that the engines are in the world. The next step. Personally, I think biodiesel is a great way to reduce the problem of fossil fuels and also has a low carbon footprint. But I think the next step would be to work to begin using biodiesel instead of petroleum diesel. The only way that we could be able to do this would be to try and start working towards changing the engines. The only way that the engines could work necessarily with biodiesel would be to change the way that they are made, because right now the max amount of biodiesel is being used without altering the way that the engines right now are made. And these are my sources.